Hello students, welcome to my channel Absolute Classes of English. Please like and share my video and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Students, today we are going to study lesson 1 from the book Flamingo. The name of this lesson is The Last Lesson by Alphonse Daudet. The last lesson by Alphonse Daudet. We will study some main points of this chapter in the light of these A, B, C, D 4 pair points. The first point, students, is theme of the story. Theme of the story is based on language chauvinism and student-teacher attitude to learning and teaching. Language chauvinism refers to excessive or exaggerated aggressive feeling towards one's language. The language chauvinism refers to aggressive support to one's language, and we will study this language chauvinism and student-teacher attitude to learning and teaching in the background of the story. So next we should move to the background of the story, and background of the story is Franco-Prussian War. Franco-Prussian War, war between France and Prussia. War between France and Prussia, in which Prussia defeated France. France was defeated by Prussia, and after defeating France, Prussian soldiers occupied two districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine. And after occupying these two districts, they started imposing their own language, German language, upon the French-speaking people of Alsace and Lorraine. It means the next is the order from Berlin. The order from Berlin, after defeating France, Prussia, the capital of Prussia was Berlin at that time. So an order was passed from there. This order is known as the order from Berlin. According to the order from Berlin, there was abolition of French. Abolition of French means ending the French language, and imposition of German language upon the French-speaking people of Alsace and Lorraine. So according to this order, now French-speaking people of Alsace and Lorraine cannot speak, cannot write, cannot speak in their own mother tongue French language. They will have to speak and they will have to carry on their studies in German language. So that was the order from Berlin. And next point is impact of order of Berlin. Impact of order of Berlin on 3 points are there: on the teacher, on the parents, on the students. When order of Berlin was passed, that no French-speaking people of Alsace and Lorraine will speak French language; they will have to speak German language. So, what was the impact of order of Berlin on the teacher of a school on which the story is focused? The story is focused on a school where M. Hamill was a teacher who has been teaching for the last 40 years. So, what was the impact on the teacher after this order from Berlin? And what was the impact on the parents, and what was the impact on the students? Impact on the teacher was that teacher started having a feeling of regret. Feeling of regret means he started feeling sorry for engaging the children in watering the plants, and he himself was now and then occasionally going for fishing. In this way, he was not teaching properly and seriously. He was not carrying on his duty sincerely. He was just wasting the time of the students, engaging them in watering the plants and going on fishing himself. So teacher now started feeling that he has been wasting his time, and now the day has arrived. This day has arrived that he could not make the student perfect in their mother tongue. So he started feeling sorry for that. And impact of order of Berlin on the parents. Parents too also started feeling sorry for engaging their own children in farms and in mills, just for the sake of some money. They did not send their children regularly to school. Instead of sending regularly to schools, they started engaging their children in farms and mills. So they also started feeling sorry for that. They should have forced their children to go to school. So now they has arrived in the school. All these villagers, all these parents have arrived in the school because they are feeling sorry. They are feeling sorry, and they also wanted to pay their respect to the teacher who had been giving his services for the last 40 years. So this was the impact on the parents. Parents started feeling sorry, and they also have arrived in the school to pay their respect to the mother tongue and also to the teacher of mother tongue. And now the impact of order of Berlin on the students. students also started feeling sorry. So this example of other student actually is given through a little child name. His name is French. So there is a little child in the story, French. So through the example of French, the writer tried to show that students also started feeling that they also have been wasting their time in meaningless activities like seeking bird's eggs, going on a slide and wandering in the forest, or just not going to school. And they also have been showing procrastinating attitude. Procrastinating attitude towards studies and never completing their homework. Procrastinating attitude means they have been postponing their work on next day, that we will complete this work next day, there are still so many days. So students also now felt sorry that their mother tongue is going out of their reach. So they also started feeling sorry. So students, these are some major points. In the light of these major points, you can understand the whole story. Again, I would like to repeat, theme of the story is language chauvinism. Language chauvinism, aggressive support to one's language, and student-teacher attitude to learning and teaching through the example of the teacher M. Hamill and through the example of little French, who is a student in this story. And second point is background of the story. Story takes place in the background of Franco-Prussian War, which was fought between France and Prussia, in which Prussia defeated France, and two of the districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, were occupied by Prussia. And third point is the order from Berlin. An order was passed after defeating France. Prussia passed an order from its capital, Berlin, in which there was abolition of French language and imposition of German language upon the people of Alsace and Lorraine, two districts of France. And number D point is impact of order of Berlin. Impact of order of Berlin. Impact of order of Berlin on the teacher, on the parents, on the students. So students, these are some main points, and in the next video we will study about other main points of the story. Till then, have a nice day.